Minasan konnichiwa, this is Tina and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about some skincare products that helped me regain my healthy, soft, glowy skin. If that sounds like your thing, then please go ahead and channel登録してください. So a couple of videos ago, I talked about how my skin was quite unstable and went through some serious irritation recently. If you do want to have a look at that video, I'll leave it in the iCard, but since then, it's been quite scary to move on from really basic skincare products, although I did want to get some products back into my routine that's going to help transition my skin from just recovered from that state and back to kind of healthier skin, my maximum potential skin, and get some of that kind of glow and just healthiness back from my skin. And this was around the time that SKIN1004 reached out. So I had heard of the brand before, and even some people that I personally follow had talked about them. So I was curious, but was still quite hesitant since it was a brand I had never tried before. But after some research, which I do tend to do whenever I'm looking at new brands to try out, a lot of people did claim that their products were of very high quality and worked even for sensitive skin. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a go. And yes, I was pleasantly surprised. So this video is in collaboration with SKIN1004, and the name comes from the fact that in Korean 1004 or 1004, you read it as Chonsa, and Chonsa actually means angel. Isn't that so cute? They are known for their very high quality of Centella Asiatica extract farmed in Madagascar, which is found in most of their products. And you guys know I love products with Centella. And can I just say their packaging is so beautiful. I feel like it's a point that everyone makes, but their packaging is just so simple but aesthetic, and it's such a joy to use every day. It's so pretty. As I mentioned in my how I managed my undiagnosable skin video, after my skin was somewhat recovered, I decided to slowly reintroduce other products again, and the first product I decided to bring into my routine was the Centella Ampoule. This serum is made of 100% Centella Asiatica extract and is a water-light texture, so it's really easy to incorporate into my routine. Centella has never failed me in the past, and one of the most favored ingredients to help soothe and calm skin, so I was like, what better choice would there be to use on my skin after it's had all this irritation? So as I said, the texture is very watery, so it does just kind of glide across the skin, absorb very quickly, and leaves your skin with a bit of a glow. At first, I'll be honest, I did not think it was really doing anything. I was using it consistently, but didn't really see like wow results. Although it has now been the only serum I've used for the past 3 to 4 weeks. I've been using it twice a day, AM and PM. I've still got this much left. I've been using it every single day for like almost a month, and my skin is just so chill. Like, it's so manageable, so cooperative, no breakouts, no flare-ups, just no irritation. And this is the only serum I've been using. So yeah, I think it's just like kind of a potion to keep your skin chill and manageable, and I've been loving it. The next product I introduced into my routine was the Hilu-Cica Brightening Toner. So while my skin was irritated, I did take a step back from exfoliating for about a month, which is a pretty long time, and I was ready to get something back into my routine that was going to help the exfoliation, cell turnover, get rid of that dead skin cells on my skin, but I was afraid to kind of use anything strong and wanted to go about it the gentlest way possible. So I started incorporating the Hilucica Brightening Toner. As the name suggests, it does use hyaluronic acid to hydrate and then Centella Asiatica to help soothe, like a lot of the other products. But it does include small amounts of AHA and LHA, which is going to help remove those dead skin cells and leave smoother, brighter skin. Even though it is a very gentle formula, I still took it very easy, and I started off doing it once every few days, and then now I am using it every day. So my preferred way to use it was to first actually apply a little bit onto a cotton pad and swipe across the face. This does incorporate a small amount of physical exfoliation from the the actual cotton pad, and also helps to remove any excess like dust or products that might be on my skin. And then I apply a second layer by applying a little bit into my palms and pressing it into my skin. I like to tap it in, especially like my cheek area. Like my pores tend to be a little bit more obvious. I like to pat it in very well in those areas, and I feel like it just leaves my skin looking really well hydrated, but also seems to minimize the appearance of pores. As I said, in my cheek area, it kind of just plumps that area out with the hydration, and my skin just looks really smooth and hydrated after I apply it. The toner does also include ceramides, niacinamide, and adenosine, which are all going to kind of contribute to your skin looking brighter and more evened over time. Once again, this is literally the only product that I have used that has any form of exfoliating ingredients for the past few weeks, and my skin is just way smooth. I mean, I think you can tell, like, this is no filter or camera filter or whatever you want to call it, and my skin is just really smooth and soft. So the next two products I introduced probably about a week later at the same time, since I was quite happy with the results of the first two products, and it was the Centella Ampoule Foam and also the Centella Cream. So with the Ampoule Foam, I will say it is a pretty basic foaming cleanser from my experiences so far, although for someone who does prefer to and really like foaming cleansers, it is quite an enjoyable one to use. It uses 30% centella extract and also uses sodium bicarbonate to remove, let me get my facts straight, 92.69 of fine dust, which is a pretty important factor in Korea because there's quite a bit of like dust pollution, but it is still a low pH of 5. So I do love to use this cleanser with my foaming net. It creates a really luxurious fluffy foam with such a small amount. It is a product that didn't wow me so much compared to the other products from SKIN1004, but still a very enjoyable wash to use. And then we have the Centella Cream. Ooh, I love this moisturizer. I have used so much of it. I think it's like down to here. Since I started using it, this is like the only moisturizer I've been using day and night. So I have definitely fell in love with this one. Definitely my favorite product from SKIN1004 so far. It is a light lotion type texture that just glides across the skin, and it is the perfect level of hydration and moisture for my skin type, which is like normal combo dehydrated. I know it's like a little bit complicated, but it just works really, really well for my skin type. I would describe it as both a priming moisturizer as well as like a sleeping pack. In the AM, when I put it on, it just works really well as a base for makeup, and my makeup application is always really, really smooth. And then when I use it in the night, I can tell it just seals in all the moisture, and it's still there the next day when I go to wash it off. Like I can feel that kind of protection layer is still there when I go to wash it off in the morning, so it feels like a sleeping pack, and it just works so well both ways for me, and I have been loving it. Same favorite ingredients like Centella Asiatica, niacinamide, and adenosine, but it also does include squalane, which is one of my favorite emollients since it is really close to human sebum and a great moisturizing ingredient. So I just can't stop using this one. I love it. I'm kind of bummed that I'm going to probably run out soon because yeah, it's a really nice moisturizer, and it's so rare that I find ones that work really well for me. So absolute fave. The last product that I've been trying out here and there, this one not so consistently since it is a mask, is the Zombie Pack. So this one had reached #1 bestselling on Amazon in the facial masks category. So it's kind of a cure-all mask. It's supposed to help with exfoliation, skin texture, brightening skin tone, moisturize, clear breakouts, help with water-oil balance and minimize pores, help with elasticity, and to lift your skin. So it's very intriguing, and yes, I did give it a go, and I must say it's quite the experience. I can't testify that it kind of does all of those things personally, but the mask comes with a powder formula and then also a liquid formula that is mixed together to create kind of like a slightly viscous liquid. Once you've mixed up the formula, you apply it on your skin, leave it for 15 minutes, and then wash off with lukewarm water. So when this mask is drying, it is such an interesting feeling. Basically, it tightens on your skin, and that's what helps kind of pull your skin up, create that kind of instant lift, helps with fine lines, and it feels so interesting. And before you wash it off, you're supposed to observe your skin, and it kind of teaches you where you might be lacking elasticity and hydration. So where cracks form on your skin is where you're actually lacking hydration, and then where it's kind of bumpy on your skin, that's where you are lacking the elasticity. So it's kind of interesting. You can kind of see the areas that you might be lacking these certain things, and the whole experience, oh my god, it's just like, it's hilarious watching your skin just like go through it. For me personally, it leaves my skin feeling really smooth. My pores do seem a little bit more minimized, and my skin does appear slightly brighter. For the other things, I can't say too much, and I definitely think it's a must. That's probably going to benefit people that have like aging concerns. I've seen a lot of people rave about the fact that it helps with fine lines, and it gives you that kind of lift effect. I really want to try it on my mum. No offense, mum. I don't think it benefits me enough to use it all the time, but I can definitely see how it would probably help a lot of skin concerns with overtime use, since it does include ingredients like centella, adenosine, allantoin, sea buckthorn extract, and albumin. Albumin is an ingredient that is extracted from egg whites to help tighten and lift the skin, and because of that, I must say that the mask can smell a little funky when you're using it, so just be prepared for that. So I have been using the SKIN1004 range pretty exclusively for the past 3 to 4 weeks, and I can definitely say that my skin has done a full 180 since it was really irritated about a month ago. It was a great range to use during my transitioning period from my skin just being okay to being back to kind of healthy, glowing skin. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!